Oh, and at the ceremony today, the class of 2017, along with their families and friends, heard a message from a former JMU football player, Arthur Moats, giving the commencement address today. But before he did that, he stopped by right here to WHSV and chatted with sports director David Guzman. A bit of homecoming for him, David.
Yeah, Arthur has always considered Harrisonburg his second home, and shortly after playing his final game in the purple and gold, Moats was taken in the 6th round of the NFL draft by the Bills. But after his rookie season, Moats came back to his alma mater to finish the academic side of his life as a student athlete, and this was also when he met his wife. Well, his return to campus is where we pick up the conversation we had this morning. Why was it so important to you to come back here and get your degree? And obviously things happen for a reason.
Well, the biggest thing, man, when I first came to JMU, I made a promise to both my parents that regardless of what happened from a professional football standpoint, that I would finish my degree. Once my season ended, I told the coaches, like, hey, I'm gonna come back and, get my degree. They were on board with it. Luckily, we had the lockout going on too at that time, so it kind of all worked out in my favor. I was able to come back to college, be the professional athlete in class, and it was fun, man.
There's a lot of people, obviously, that look up to you, that have dreams of playing in the NFL. What's the biggest thing you've learned about playing in this league?
It's one thing to make it to the league, to get that call or to become an undrafted free agent, but to stay in this league and to sustain a career and to have that longevity, every day you have to work as if, somebody's coming to take your spot. I've been very fortunate enough to do that. In regards to staying healthy, I've been able to do that as well, and all that plays into it. So if I would be talking to any young guys out there that want to play in the NFL, you have to work like crazy. It's a full-time job, but at the same time, you have to have fun. You have to love what you do.
A lot of people talk about the Madison experience, especially if you go on campus this weekend, they'll be talking about that a lot. Yours is very unique, but how has that Madison experience changed you to become the person you are today?
Man, the biggest thing I would just say is I learned a lot of life lessons while I was at JMU. Plenty of things, from personal standpoints to how to carry myself in different meetings, how to handle myself to the public eye. And all those things I felt like helped me at JMU and just overall my 4 years of being here. That experience genuinely has helped me be the person I am today. So I'm always thankful for that.
Definitely some interesting and inspiring perspective he gave on this graduation day at JMU. Right now on WHSV.com, we have him talking about his actual commencement address and what went into that. And on Monday, we'll get his thoughts on Mike Houston and watching the Dukes win the FCS national title as a former player, and also why he donated $300,000 to your Flex program. That's all coming up on Monday.
Such a cool guy.
Right?
Seems so easy to chat with and just have...
Easily my favorite player right now.
All right. Sounds good. We'll see you later in sports, David. Thank you.